Okay, SMA, are you ready to hear the entire story? Yes, 100%. Who is Aweebo? And, like, why does he want Waluigi? And why did he start all that? Like, can you tell me why? Right now? I think I know why. It all began back in September of last year. Basically, Junior was, like, outside all of a sudden, and then I believe he was going to take out the trash or something, or do something else, and then eventually he found Aweebo in our like old little brick shed. And then eventually he talked to Aweebo, and Aweebo made a fake story, and we actually believed it to be his real backstory. That fake backstory was that he was like the only child in his family. Then he was basically rejected by his parents, and that eventually the reason why he was rejected from his parents, it was because his little sibling came along, and his parents only cared about that sibling. And when he was the only child, he would get all the attention, and they would help him with his homework, and in his schoolwork, and since they couldn't help him with his schoolwork and that, he failed school, and his parents didn't love him anymore. Then they got rid of him. Then eventually he said to Junior he became homeless. Eventually he was thinking that he could live with Junior and us. And I actually never met him. I actually never heard about him until after he, let's say, really bad. He did something really bad. What? What did he do? He stabbed one of Junior's friends. Basically, Junior told Aweebo that he can't live in the house, but he could stay here for one night. Eventually, the next morning, he stabbed one of Junior's friends, Sean. He was brutally hurt, and the cops took away Aweebo, and he was supposed to be in jail. Sean recovered, but now he was a bigger threat. He became a bigger threat to us. Because I believe I showed you those movies called Friday the 13th, right? Yeah, I remember. After you told me after he said scary stories, you showed me one of those movies. And why? It was because basically Sean is addicted to Friday the 13th, and he became Jason, and eventually we got rid of him. But we're not really focused on him. He's dead. But Aweebo isn't. Basically, and then eventually, March of this year, basically the purge became a thing, and he tried to get revenge on all of us. And then he said his new backstory was basically about him getting adopted with a new family, eventually killing them. Like, we don't know his true backstory. We don't. Like, it could be one, it could be the other one. It could even be those two put together. But I don't know. It's really confusing, and I just want to know the truth. And I think I know why he's using Waluigi. Why do you think? Because Waluigi has been rejected, just like Aweebo. And when Waluigi gets rejected, he gets basically this rejection power. But Waluigi is a good guy. Most of the time. Well, remember, his brother is rude. Like you said, he messed with us in Squid Game. But turns out, when Waluigi gets mad, when he's rejected from anything, like from being Smash Bros, rejected going to parties, all that kind of stuff, he gets this certain power of like anger, sadness. He wants to use it, but he's a good guy. But I bet the reason why Aweebo is using him is to get that power. Like, actually, when I first thought of this, I thought they could have been friends, because they both been rejected. But Aweebo said, nah. And I guess Aweebo basically possessed Waluigi to take his rejection powers. And remember, Aweebo could be back at any moment, and we don't know. So, I'm really terrified. Are you terrified as well? Kind of, yeah, like, that's his entire thing. He's rejected all his life, and now he's using Waluigi to use his rejection powers. That's it? I believe so. I feel bad for Waluigi. And kind of Wario, even though he was kind of a douche to us. Basically, now that everyone is alive, he's been really sad about it. And Aweebo or Waluigi, possessed Waluigi, can strike at any moment. We don't know when. Guys! What is it, Bowser? Yeah, man, what is it? Let me guess. Are you guys head stuck in this horde again? No. Did you guys hear? There's going to be a dance party tonight. You guys want to join? Oh, hell yeah. I swear, you want to join? Yeah! Let's go!